You don't want to be in
Free, free, Palestine! Free, free, Palestine! Free, free, Palestine! Free, free, Palestine! Free, free, Palestine!
From the river to the sea,
Palestine will be free!
from the river to the sea,
Palestine will be free! Brick by brick, wall by wall, Israeli apartheid's going to fall. Brick by brick, wall by wall, Israeli apartheid's going to fall. Oi. Everyone wave your flags for the photos. Everybody who's got a flag, wave your flag for the photos. Somebody said to me over there, this is Manchester, we have got to look the best for all the groups, haven't we? So come on. Okay, everywhere we go, people always ask us, who we are, what we stand for. So we tell them, and the occupation, the illegal occupation, and if they can't hear us, we'll shout a little louder. Everywhere we go, people always ask us, who we are, what we stand for. So we tell them, and the occupation, the illegal occupation, and if they can't hear us, we'll shout a little louder. Everywhere we go, people always ask us, who we are, what we stand for. So we tell them, and the occupation, the illegal occupation, and if they can't hear us, we'll shout a little louder. 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 Well done. Absolutely fantastic. Let's have a proper round of applause for the public here.
Did you get your mileage in?
I'm going to take a picture.
Yeah, so pass over to Julie Ward. We're really delighted that Julie's here with us.
Thank you, Owen, and thank you, everybody. There's lots of friends here today from the peace movement, from the campaign for solidarity for Palestine, lots of people that I know from the work I've been doing on peace building and social justice since I've been elected. And actually there's a link between what I've just been doing for Hiroshima Day and what we're doing here in terms of Palestine. Because Israel actually accounts for the export of 10% of military equipment globally. And I think that is, and what's happening to the people of Palestine is that they're actually the human guinea pigs that are used to test out tear gas and supposed civil defense equipment. Certainly in the European Parliament, while I have been there and while I continue to be there, because at the minute there doesn't seem to be any plan about exit, so I'm going to do as much socially progressive policy about social justice that I can while I'm there, we've been able to have a number of resolutions that have been, for example, making sure that goods from illegal settlements are labelled so that you know if you are buying things that have come from occupied territories. And we know that that really upset the Israeli government. They were very angry about that. And I want them to be angry about us meddling and interfering. Okay, if that's what the European Parliament and interfering quite a lot. I've also been asking questions about the destruction of structures within Area C, which have been funded by the European Union. So that's taxpayers' money, and the Israeli government have been destroying those structures. So I might talk more to you about the way that I've been asking those questions of Federica Mogherini, the High Representative, and her response to that. But I've also, earlier in the year, I authored a letter that over 50 MEPs signed, and it was a letter to members of the Knesset about the NGO bill that was going through their parliament, which was effectively to try and tie the hands of organisations like B'Tselem and Breaking the Silence. So again, I Googled myself on that particular issue this morning and reminded myself how annoyed and angry I had made Netanyahu and his government about my so-called meddling. Well, I think we have to carry on meddling in this, all right? We have to carry on talking about the injustice and talking about the way in which that government wants to shut down civil society and NGOs who are working for peace, for truth, for justice. I'm going to be with you on the ride. I've only had 1 hour's sleep, guys, so if I fall off my bike, you need to help me, okay? But I'm hoping to be with you until the end of the rally in Shenstone on Monday. And thank you for being my comrades. Thank you.
Thank you. Excellent. Now.
You just made that up, didn't
We'll just choose up on the back of it, then we just peter off.
Okay, good stuff. Oh, you again. It's going to really annoy you. Fantastic. Okay, nice time for it. Here we go. There we go.
I'll swap over if you want. First up.